400. Whoa, look at these. Whoa. Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more Subnautica Below Zero Early Access Deep Dive Update gameplay. Yes, that is a mouthful, and I said it all in one breath. Good for me. So here's what we're doing today. After our last conversation with our sister Sam up on the Vesper, she sent us a briefing under Codes and Clues Briefing Sector 0. Active missions in your sector. Search and rescue, Jay Jeffries. Vespers orbital sensors. He's now in the glacial basin. Find your colleague. That's mission 1. Leviathan Genetic Research Program. Genetic samples from deceased Leviathan research specimen are requested. Utilize on-site equipment. That is mission 2. That is also out in the glacial basin. Data retrieval. Research base Omega. Omega base was abandoned weeks ago due to increased local threat levels. Alien research data at the base may prove vital to our efforts. It is at 200 meters base. We've been there multiple times. We know how to get there. That is on our agenda today before we go out to the glacial basin. Also on our agenda today, I would like to visit the other 2 sections of the crashed spaceship. Remember, they were too deep for us to go visit the last time we were out here because we did not have the depth upgrade modules for our Seatruck. We now have them. That is now something for us to go do today. Here's something else for us to do today. Yes, a little debris field for us to check out. Tree and block, I'll take. Control room.
New blueprint acquired.
They were actually out here testing the control room, trying to make it work, and something bad happened. These are regular, no, that's a fabricator module, which we no longer need. Regular Seatruck module we don't need. And aquarium module we do need. And then this is a sealed supply crate. So this is the PDA that explains that they were trying to build, excuse me, Crypto, excuse me, sir. They were trying to build a control room here, and something went horribly wrong, as you can see. This is a sealed supply crate that the last 2 times I've opened it has been empty. I'm not even going to bother opening it now. I'm almost positive it's, I'm sure it's empty. Unless they've added something in the last 15 minutes into that box is empty. So we're done here and can go. The only other thing that's out here that I would love to find is the boost tank. The boost tank blueprint is out here somewhere. It's in one of these little ravines somewhere. And I would love to find that because, man, that thing is so much fun to use. So we'll keep an eye out for that as we travel around. But our agenda really revolves around visiting those 2 spaceship wrecks and the Omega base. And getting as far away from those cryptosuchuses as we can because they're so damn noisy. They make my brain hurt. Hey, what's this? This is a site I've never been to before. Cryptosuchus just bit us. We're at 91% health. That's fine. Let's see what's going on out here. Well, precursors were examining some kind of fossilized skeleton here, as they were at the other sites on the planet in the first game. So we've scanned that, and it looks like that's all we can do here. Yeah. Too dark and deep down there to see what's going on there. But man, this feels like where we might find a planter module. Planter module for the Seatruck, that's a new module I've never seen before. Apparently you can grow stuff on your Seatruck. Man, that's deep and dark. We'll take the truck down there. Yes, all of my plans for today could theoretically be derailed by me finding someplace I want to explore. Gotta be flexible with the exploration. That's what Subnautica is all about. So let's see what's going on down here. That's deep, dark, and scary. Looks like there could be something here at some point, but it's not ready yet. Wow, this just keeps going down. Mama. I don't know what that is. Let's go scan it. I mean, it's obviously a Seatruck module fragment, but I don't know what type. The planter module. Well, we may have to build a planter module if we've never seen it before. Another one. Is this 3 of 3?
New technology acquired.
Wow. I hope that means that we can actually build it. That'll be something we've never built before. Is that uraninite? That's uraninite. Guess we should grab some of that, since I don't think I've ever seen that before in the game. There's more of it over here. Let's not fill up our entire inventory with uraninite. We kind of know where we have to come to get it. That's very deep down there. My goodness. Well, we've got a crush depth of 500. I guess we could see what's down there. Now, we're right in the area where the new fabricator base, the precursor fabricator base is. But, you know, I think the story is going to lead us there at some point. So I don't really want to get ahead of ourselves by going down there. But let's just see. Let's just see what's down there. See if that is leading to the fabricator base. Ooh, that's deep. Yeah, if this is the area where the fabricator base is going to be, well, first of all, it may be too deep for us to get to in the Seatruck. We're approaching crush depth now. Yeah, that's about as deep as we're going to be able to go, and it looks like it keeps going down from here.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
All right, this is the area where the fabricator base is. All right, let's get out and swim. Again, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but Subnautica is good about that. It's good about balancing you going off and doing your own exploring with the progression of the story. Here's a prawn suit torpedo arm fragment. So I don't think we're going to be getting too far ahead of ourselves coming down here. Now this is Crystal Caves area, but yeah, there's definitely stuff worth checking out over there. Another torpedo arm fragment.
New blueprint acquired.
Lithium down here. It goes even deeper. Is that just a rock grub, or is that precursor tech? Rock grub. Remember, the Shadow Leviathan lives down there. There he is, right over there. It's torpedo arm, right? Yeah. Propulsion cannon arm for the prawn suit. More lithium. Yeah, we should really be bringing the prawn suit down here. I don't think we can't get the truck this deep anyway right now. Running a little low on oxygen now. Another propulsion cannon arm. All right, we gotta get back to the truck now.
New blueprint acquired.
Where's the truck? The truck's over here.
30 seconds.
Yeah, we're heading home, sister. Don't worry. Yeah, we can't even get the truck into this next part of the cave. It's too deep. So, why don't we put this on hold for now? That's weird. I jumped right into the seat that time. Huh. Huh. Oh, it's so tempting to go down in there, but we can't. We can't do it right now. We'll come back. We'll come back and do that at some point. You know, that's honestly that's more of what this game has needed right from the start is a reason to backtrack and visit places again because you know the map's not that big really, and having the story be too linear was just going to make people feel like they didn't get their money's worth out of this. So yeah, showing people a place that they can't quite get to yet is smart. That again looks like the planter module that we just scanned, but let's just double check. Yeah, planter module. It's very dark down here. I don't know if it's nighttime or what, or we're just so deep that there's no light. Oh, sorry. Ow, ow. I am just exploring. This area has always been a little bit too deep for me to really explore. And they've either changed it around a little bit or they've just, you know, finished it. It may have just been all blank and uninteresting before. Can we go up? We can go up. And we've come up right underneath another crashed ship segment. I'm just looking around to make sure. No, this is the aft section. So we've already been through here. So let's go look for the next section. Right? That's the aft section. It's clearly not the bow. But I'm not entirely convinced it's the aft section either. Hang on, I gotta jump in there for a second. Make sure I know where we are. Have we been in here? I'm not seeing any empty boxes, any open boxes, and here's another thing that you can cut for the salvage that we don't need anymore, but there's another place to get the salvage. So I'm almost positive this is not the bow section because the bow section is pretty noticeable. That's a Seatruck afterburner upgrade. That's exactly what I've been looking for. Perfect. That was lucky. The bow section has the bridge on it, so it's pretty noticeable. It looks very distinctive. This must be the middle section. Which is kind of weird because it's got thrusters on it. So you wouldn't think there'd be thrusters on the midsection, but who knows? I'm not a spaceship designer. I don't know. Maybe that's a thing that you do. It looks like just that one little area there is all you can really do right now. Unless you can get in there. Nope. No. Alright, so there may be more to it eventually, but for now that's the only entrance I'm seeing. Alright, so let's call this the midsection, and now let's go look for the bow. I gotta get my bearings here. Rocket Island is that way, which means that's where the stern section of the ship is. I'd rather I'd rather start our look from the stern section though, so let's go back this way. Okay, cryptos and squid sharks and whales. We also want to get to Marguerite Meta's base because the base has been finished. Remember the last time we were in there in the last update, it was not finished yet. It was just empty. But man, those cryptos the volume needs to be lowered on the Cryptosuchus specifically. All right, here's the stern section. Our Seatruck's getting a little beat up now. We should probably stop to repair it before we go into squid shark and chelicera territory. Okay. So we've already been in here. This is where we found the first piece of salvage. Right? Yes, yes. So now we're going this way. Kind of on the edge of vent garden territory here. That's why you just saw that vent garden there. But really looking for is more ship, which I think is going to be over here. Right around in here is also where you're going to be able to find nickel, down in these trenches here. I've never actually seen it, so I'm not sure what it looks like. That looks like limestone, limestone, limestone. It's a sea monkey nest with, looks like Seatruck parts in it. Another sea monkey nest with something in it. More Seatruck parts, and I don't know what kind of parts those are, so why don't we take a look at that. Isn't that weird? It popped me right out again. I didn't have to. Exothermal reactor module fragment. That's a thing that we want to have once we build the prawn suit. Repulsion cannon fragment. I don't usually build the repulsion cannon, but there's always a chance that you need something like that at a certain point in the game to complete a puzzle type of that's presented to you. So we might as well scan it. And there was another sea monkey nest here somewhere. There. Seatruck horsepower upgrade. Great. 1 of 2. We've gotten a little off track here in our search for the shipwreck, but we'll get there. Another sea monkey nest there. Now, did we already visit this one? No. And that has something weird. That has something different. Oh, is this the... Oh, ultra high capacity tank. Progress 1 of 3. Let's look around a bit as long as we're down here. What do you say, folks? Wow, that goes deep. We're at 260 already. That must go all the way down into the crystals, the crystal caverns. And what is that? Oh, it's just the light was hitting the gold outcrop a little funky. Whoa! All right, we got to bring the truck down there. There's ruby on the walls down here. What's that? A flower spore. Never heard of it. Don't know what it does. Makes hydrochloric acid.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, oh, Squidster. Squidster. Come on, I'm not in any harm. Relax. Wow, so yeah, they've really polished this part up a lot, this area. This area used to look nothing like this. I'm trying to keep an eye out for anything that looks unusual in terms of a gatherable, because there should be nickel down here. And we're going to need nickel for the 3rd depth upgrade for the Seatruck. Okay, so... Whoa. $300. $400. Whoa, look at these. Whoa. Never seen these before. Wow. Spewing out the spores. Huh. They're not scannable right now. I'm guessing they'll be called flower pods or something if this is the flower pod spore. Flower spore. Let's see what else we can find down here. That's new. Generic big plant 1. Early access. Tell me you're nickel. Nickel ore, guys. Okay. That's magnetite. God, our inventory is full. I need to be able to pick up more nickel if we find it. That's uraninite. Yeah. Alright, where's my truck? There. More magnetite.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay. More magnetite.
30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Seatruck? Seatruck.
Oxygen.
Oh, we're fine. Relax. Okay, we need to drink some water. I'll bet we've seen just about everything there is to see out there, but let's go have
Vital signs
one last look.
stabilizing.
I don't think there's anything we're going to be able to do with that flower spore. Maybe we just drop it. We could dump the Seatruck afterburner upgrade in right now. Everything else here we need to keep, unless we drop a titanium. Afterburner module. Good. And then let's drop this flower spore. We know where to come if we need one. Oh, this may be the fabricator base here. Definitely a precursor area here. Yeah, I'm thinking that the game is going to bring us down here at some point. And we're getting to, yeah, there's more big stuff down there. This is definitely leading somewhere, but we're not really equipped. I think we would would want the prawn suit down here. Wow,
I
wow,
have
wow,
been
wow.
able to detect my people's technology in this region.
Oh, hi. Worth checking out?
I cannot discern.
So why tell me?
It may be worth investigating.
I'm curious too.
Yes, I'm curious too. I want to go down there. I can't though. Not right now. Now I'm just a little worried about getting back to the truck before we run out of air. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so we're gonna have to make the prawn and bring. Oh, these are beautiful. Gosh.
30 seconds.
Okay. So a little preview of some exciting stuff to come. But let's save that for another day. Wow, that was exciting. And we got 1 nickel. I forget how many you need for the final upgrade. Let's take a look. The final depth upgrade for the Seatruck requires 3 nickel ore. Boy, we could make it if we find 2 more. Hang on. We're going back. We're going back. Oh, out, out. Hey. $450 meters. We can actually tool around a little bit here in the truck.
Warning. Maximum
Okay,
depth
okay,
reached.
okay, 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 I'm
Hull
sorry.
damage imminent.
I'm sorry. Uranite, gold. See, here's where that little mineral scanner would come in handy, which I'll bet we could make. Hang on. Oh. We could make the mineral scanner. Should we try it out? Let's give it a whirl. Let's repair up our truck a little bit, and then put this new mineral scanner in our inventory at 3. Okay, and now we have to set it. Hold on, so bring it up. It's searching for salt deposits. Select next with right mouse. Limestone, quartz, galena, copper, titanium, a fragment, argentine, root pustule, calvarite, silver, magnetite, diamond, gold, heat area, chelicerate, gel sac, lithium, glow whale, ruby, uranite, nickel ore. Searching, searching, searching. It's not finding any nickel ore. Oh, it was in this, I think in this direction. The way the readout works is really not helpful because it's reacting to light, and you're supposed to use the brightness of the display to tell you when you're facing some nickel ore. And it doesn't really work because the light changes the brightness of the display too. I mean, the amount of light around. Yeah, this is not helpful. Not really helpful. Man, it's just slowing me down, man. I'd rather just use the old Mark I eyeball. Did we just get lucky that one time? Shoot. think if there was one, there'd be more around.
30 seconds.
I'm gonna spend one more tank of oxygen looking, and if we don't find anything, we don't find anything. We'll move on to the spaceship wrecks. Or wreck, I guess there's only one wreck left for us to explore. But it's a big one. It's definitely the biggest piece. The bow part. We'll give you one more chance here, handheld scanner. Nothing. Yeah, the handheld scanner, it either needs work or it needs to go away because it's more trouble than it's worth and nobody's going to build it. Or people are going to build it and just get frustrated with it. That's magnetite. That's silver, ruby, uranite here. Magnetite up there, magnetite up there. Lots of quartz, if we had the drill arm. More uranite. More magnetite. Well, it's super cool down here, but I'm not finding what I'm looking for, so let's call it a day. Oh, love finding an unknown new area in Subnautica below zero. That's wonderful. We should probably think about going up. I don't want to get lost in these caves down here.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, okay. And now I'm all turned around in terms of where we are. That's another planter fragment that we don't need. But yeah, I have no idea where we are. I'm gonna need a bearing check here. And survivors, it looks like the microphone in my rebreather helmet malfunctions at this point, and we've lost about 15 minutes worth of voiceover. So I am just going to watch along with you and try to remember what I was talking about at the various points in the video. I think that as we came up out of that hole, I said that we were pretty close to Omega Outpost. And maybe we detour and go check out Omega before continuing our search for the second part of the ship. Here's some new precursor tech. That is apparently a ground sampler. A precursor ground sampler. Doing some ground sampling. Sampling the ground. And these are still solid. Can't swim through those. That was just me testing to see whether they were still solid or not. And they are. And yeah, now I'm looking around and it looks like we're pretty close to Outpost Omega. And I think that we're going to detour over there since that was on our agenda today anyway. We're going to interrupt our search for the next part of the crashed ship and instead pay a visit to Outpost Omega. We can test out our new afterburner upgrade that we just found in that middle part of the crashed ship, the midsection. And yeah, it works.
Nearing vicinity of Outpost Omega.
And by vicinity, she means we're right on top of it. And we just got a message that gave us a code to a door on Outpost Omega. Let's go in and see what's new and different in here. There's going to be a lot of stuff to scan in here. We might be able to find some food, which I need, and I need water even more desperately. But I guess I have some.
Vital signs
Needed
stabilizing.
that badly. So I'm going to eat up some Chinese potatoes, eat up some marble melon, eat up another Chinese potato. Data box for something that we already have. Water filtration machine to scan. Now we can build one on our base that we haven't built yet, that we haven't started. Another marble melon. So I'm going to go ahead and eat up the one that I have. Oh, I don't have one in here. I'm going to have to drink up some water to make room for this. And is there anything else I can get rid of? I would have to go outside and drop it. I guess I'll just drink up our last little bit of water so that I can pick up a marble melon to bring back home with us. What else? Lots of food machines to scan. I guess we already scanned the planter. Oh no, you can't scan them here. We scanned it back at the cargo rocket island. We must be able to craft a vending machine. We need our snacks. Trash can, coffee machine. Of course we need the coffee vending machine. How else are you going to start the day? Scan a picture frame.
Near blueprint acquired.
And grab a music track for our jukebox. That is First Sun by Die Peacefully. And a bench! I love benches. Benches are great. I know it seems weird to get excited about a bench, but benches are terrific. Now I can eat that marble melon that I picked up in the other room and pick up this one instead, because I'm still hungry and thirsty. Well, not so much anymore. We've been eating up everything we found in here. And here is the room. Hold on. Making sure I didn't miss anything, I guess. Here is the room that we needed the code for. The code on our PDA is 1679. Yeah, I think at some point I pull it up just to show you that that's what it was. I didn't just make that up or pull it out of thin air. It actually was given to us in our codes and clues section. Outpost Omega code 1679. You know, it's nice we can nuclear reactor, and it says fragment, but we really only need the one. Now we can build a nuclear reactor, which is great, because before the nuclear reactor was put in, it was really no efficient way to get energy if you wanted to build a deep base. Here is the Outpost Omega research.
I'm at Outpost Omega, rooting through their research.
They haven't stopped complaining since the evac.
I bet. They always thought they were one step away from first contact.
Can you upload the documents he found?
Hold on.
This data would allow an intelligent human to extrapolate my presence in your cerebral cortex. Do not upload it.
Sam, I'm having some trouble with this upload. It might be the caves.
Roger. Send it as soon as you're clear.
Now, there's a lot of important information in these architect data transfer notes. You could read it through all on your own. I can kind of summarize what it's saying there, is that the part organic, part digital beings that were here on the planet need a way to transfer themselves. They can be meshed with a fully organic being, which is what happened with us and Al-An. So it's just kind of telling you the research that they were doing down here kind of proves the concept, or was theorizing about the ability to do what happened to Robin, to have the consciousness stored in an organic being. I got a scanner flash, and I'm not sure from what. It was from the nuclear waste bin on the other side there.
Near blueprint acquired.
Bulkhead scan before we leave, and that should do it.
Blueprint acquired.
out of Outpost Omega. And now we are going to continue our hunt for the bow section of the crashed starship. Gonna be out here somewhere, and it is huge, so we're just gonna kind of head in this direction. Should be able to stumble across it pretty easily. There it is, right there. Now, this is by far the largest section of the crashed ship, and the size and complexity of it make it extremely dangerous and difficult to explore, as you are about to see firsthand. Now I'm trying to confirm that this is the bow section by identifying the bridge, and that is the bridge right there. So now that we know that this is in fact the section that we were looking for, now it's time to find a way in. Looks like there is a hole in the top right here. I have no room in my inventory to pick up anything good that we find. And we have not built the storage module for the Seatruck yet. We were waiting, so I'm just going to drop a bunch of titanium and I think a piece of quartz to make room for us to pick up anything good we find in here. It's pretty cool down in here, but it's also pretty big and easy to get lost. Something on the ground there. That is an empty reactor rod. I'm going to pick up a few of these empty ones, but you really don't need the empty ones. We're going to need the propulsion cannon to move stuff out of that door. I just got to get it in my quick slot. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, this definitely looks like a place we want to explore, but starting to get a little bit worried about the air now. A sealed supply crate. We don't have enough air to cut that. Another empty reactor rod that I'm eventually going to decide are useless and I shouldn't be picking them up. But for now, let's get some more oxygen before we get back in. I think I'm going to move the Seatruck a little closer to the entrance here. Down inside. Really should have had my flashlight equipped. I think that's what I'm doing now. I think. Well, I'm trying to decide what I can not have in my toolbar. Because I need the laser cutter here to open the sealed supply crate. That is an actual full reactor rod, a fueled reactor rod. Let's see what else we got going on here. It's another empty rod. I keep picking them up, and I think this is the point where I decide I'm not going to pick up anymore. Another sealed supply crate. We have the oxygen to do this now. That is another full fuel rod, and now I'm going to drop the empty ones. Those are the ones with the question marks in our inventory. And that is another nuclear reactor that we don't need to scan because we scanned the one in Omega Outpost. Another door that needs a cutting. If I can get my keys to work.
30 seconds.
Plenty of time. Deep breath. Probably going to want to find a more convenient entrance and exit at some point. I got the Sea Glide in, but I also want my flashlight in my quick slots too. Wow. Now this is the kind of room that makes me nervous. This big room with multiple entrances and exits. This is the kind of room that can mess you up. And I believe that my microphone is about to start working again. It leads to another big room. Man, really gonna be really easy to get lost in here. Multiple levels, multiple entrances and exits. Just doing a little more exploring here before I like to explore on one level first before moving to another level. So I think that's what I'm doing here, is making sure that we've gotten everything that's on this level before we go up a level.
30 seconds.
Okay, got our air back. Let's head back in. Maybe we should just stick with this. Mike's back. See ya. Shipwreck PDA, ship crew log 4. We have yet to read all those ship logs, and I'm sure they're good. We have to set aside some time to sit in the Seatruck and read through all those. Okay, now I'm thinking we probably should have the truck over here. Power cell. Battery. Right. I'm happy with this room. Now let's bring the truck over and park it at that door. Remember, the initial crush depth of the truck was 150, and we're down at 200 now. So this is why I wanted us to have these upgrades before we tried to do this. Why I wanted us to have the Seatruck depth upgrades before doing this. Oh man, I feel like this is where it's going to go horribly wrong. Coming into this big room. There's an alien containment tank, but we can't scan it. But I don't think that's, that'll come in the final version. This will be where we scan it in order to build it. Right now, you can just build it without having scanned it. Oh, this is fantastic. All right, so we've already cut. Oh, we did that our first time in here. We cut through that. All right, before we go up another level, let's whoops. Let's go through here. Nothing. I feel like there's an issue with the sounds in here. I'm not hearing the sound of me swimming. Yes, we hear that little oxygen burst there, but I'm not hearing me swimming through the water. It's a little strange. Okay, are these sealed? Sealed, sealed, sealed. And is this another way in? This is another way in. Why don't we bring the Seatruck right over here? Just to the right of this contraption, whatever this is. Is that a planter module? Aquarium module, we actually need that.
30 seconds.
Looks like another microphone malfunction here, so I'm just going to watch with you for a few minutes until it comes back. We left a bunch of sealed crates in there. Time to go cut them open. Supply crate 1. A reactor rod. We're all set if we decide to build a nuclear reactor, huh? Another reactor rod. And another reactor rod. Power cell. My inventory is full. Full of good stuff. Nothing I can drop here. Diamonds, I guess. A diamond, anyway. Seems like there's no ambient sound inside the ship. There is outside, though. We're out here looking for something, and I forget what it was that we were looking for. Well, anyway, got some oxygen back inside. I really should have used my flashlight here more, guys. Sorry. Oh, this looks incredibly dangerous. What am I doing? What in the world am I doing? Oh, giant ribbon plants. Wonder if the nuclear reactor had anything to do with those mutants. My inventory is so full, but so full of valuable stuff, there is nothing I can drop. Crystalline sulfur, I guess. There's plenty of that around with all the crash fish out in the world. I am already very turned around. It's very dark and confusing in here. More giant ribbon plants. A whole nother room to check out. Oh my gosh, this place is huge. Huge. I better get out of here. Nope, not this way. No, don't go down. No, I'm thinking that there might be another way out down there, so I go down there. But there's a problem.
30 seconds.
Problem is we're going to die because now we're completely lost and have no idea how to get out of here. But here's the real problem. When I go back to where we came in, that is now solid. You can't get through there. There's a glitch there where you can pass through it one way,
Oxygen.
but then it's solid the other way. So now I'm completely lost and have no idea where I am and how to get out of here. And we are about to die. Not our first death, won't be our last. Yeah, it happens. Oh, I lost all of the reactor rods and stuff that I picked up down there. All that valuable stuff I'm gonna have to go back and try to retrieve. And it's just getting darker and harder to see. This is where it all started to go horribly wrong last time. So let's do it again. Now see, okay, that's the hole that we go down through, but once we go down through there, you can't come back up. See, now it's solid up there. So I suppose these were legit. I wouldn't really call these legit deaths because it really was about that glitch. Okay, found a couple of batteries that we dropped when we died. I think there's more stuff around here for us to retrieve, more stuff that we were carrying. Not sure where though. There's a PDA on that table that I don't pick up. Now I'm lost. I don't know where exactly where I was when I died exactly. Oh, this is okay. A bunch of stuff fell down through here, so now we've got a couple of reactor rods back. But look, solid. The hole we just swam down through is now solid, and you cannot get back up.
30 seconds.
Yeah, that's a problem. And that is pretty much the only way I know to get in and out at this point.
Oxygen.
So now we're just kind of screwed. We're gonna die again. Yep, you might notice a slight bit of panic in my movements here. And we're dead for a second time. So this is perfect. I think this is the way we ended the episode. Was it last episode or 2 episodes ago? We died 3 times in a row right at the end of the episode. So now we're doing it again.
Search from Outpost Omega. We never received it.
My PDA's been on the blink. The file got corrupted. Want me to go back to the outpost?
No, we can salvage it later. Right now, I'm focused on getting you home alive.
Only because salaries cost less than lawsuits.
Is that cynicism making you friends down there?
Sure. They're just not human.
Well,
So
your
now,
human
because
friends
it
are
didn't
here
work
doing
twice,
everything
I'm going to
we
do it a
can for
third
you.
time.
I know. I'm grateful. I am.
I'll be in touch.
She suspects you,
She thinks she knows when I'm lying.
does she?
Yes. But she doesn't know that she knows. I think.
So I really just swam down through there to kind of confirm that that was what was happening. That as soon as you passed through that opening, it became solid and you couldn't get back up the same way. So now that I've done that, I was hoping to find another way out. But spoiler alert, I'm not going to, and we're going to die for a third time down here. Back in the room with the giant ribbon plants. Now I get that PDA that we passed by before. There goes one of a floating battery, one of the things I dropped. Am I actually going to make it out this time? I forget. Well, I haven't been in here before. Nope, now I'm lost. Very lost.
30
But
seconds.
there's a little little air pocket up here. That helps. Food and water, which we kind of sort of need. Drink that and eat that. Get it out of my inventory so I have room to pick up more stuff, but with no way, since I still don't know how to get out of here, it doesn't really matter if I'm picking stuff up. This place is huge and very, very confusing. I think this is one of the big rooms that I said was so dangerous at the start. And now we're just swimming in circles. I have no idea how to get out of here. Nope, no clue. That's the way that killed us 3 times in a row. Let's not do that again. Nope. This is how we got in. Okay. Now we kind of know where we are. And now we're back out. All right, so only 2 deaths, I suppose. So that's pretty good. But I think we're going to call it an episode here, guys. Apologies for the mic issues, but I hope this sufficed, and we will have more adventures coming soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and
30
subscribe if you
seconds.
enjoy the Subnautica Below Zero Early Access Deep Dive gameplay, and there'll be more coming. Stay safe, survivors.